call from Mississippi Valley State is head coach Karl Morgan. Coach Morgan, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Good morning, and congratulations on your win on Thursday. Mississippi Valley, live on ESPNU, defeated Southern 6-0. And, Coach, your reflections of that ball game and looking forward to your next week coming up where you visit Northwestern State.
Excited to win, happy to win, and happy for the players. They played hard, fought hard, had a strong will to win, and the fact that it was on national television was a plus. This was a good deal, and it made for a good weekend.
All right, talk about your player of the week, Kevin Woods, the senior linebacker who had 14 tackles, 6 of those solo. He had a great effort. Has pitched the shutout.
I didn't know he was player of the week. That's good news. He had a good game for us. We challenged him the week before to play harder. You know, we thought the Alabama State game, he was kind of just floating around, and that was the challenge. And he rose to the challenge as well as the other kids on both sides of the ball. So we're excited for him. I didn't know that. That's news to me. And anything positive in regards to Mississippi Valley football, we celebrated. And so that's a very positive deal.
All right, questions for Coach Karl Morgan from Mississippi Valley. Questions for Coach Morgan. All right, Coach, we'll give everyone a chance to wake up, but in the meantime, you had 143 yards on the ground last week, still having trouble in the air, only 53 yards. Talk about that a little bit.
We're struggling offensively, putting yards up, putting points up, and we're working on it. We're trying to get better. I think the bright spot so far has been our running game, and so we're kind of featuring that. And next, we got to be able to move the ball better and convert on third down. That's been a problem. I think we were 4 of 11, 4 of 12. We've got to keep drives alive in order to. And then turnovers. We had a turnover on the first drive of the second half. We had moved the ball all the way down the field to the 15, got a couple of penalties, and then we wound up fumbling the football. So looking for more consistency. But like I said, Brandon Stansel has been a real good player for us. Running back who had 100 yards, 107 yards this week, and had 167 the week before. So he's been consistent, and he's been our best football player on offense.
All right, you mentioned penalties. You did have 11 of those. That's kind of been a plague on you this year.
Oh, it has been. We've had double-digit penalties all 3 weeks, and we've got to get out of that business of hurting ourselves. And so that's something we're constantly talking about, constantly working on, and we haven't gotten it corrected yet. And hopefully we can start this week with getting out of that double digits.
Talk about your opponent coming up this week, Northwestern State.
We don't know a whole bunch about them. They've played a couple of good teams. They played Texas Tech the first weekend of the season, lost 44-6. Then they beat Arkansas Monticello 31-24. And this past weekend they played Nevada out in Reno and played a good game. They lost I don't know what it was, 41-31, something like that. But they accumulated 588 yards of offense. Quarterback threw for 350 and rushed for 102. So from what I can tell, what I see, they have some offensive weapons, starting with the quarterback, Brad Henderson. And it'll be a challenge to go over there and play a Southern Conference opponent on their home turf.
Okay, how's your team's health coming out of last weekend?
We're fairly healthy. You know, we had the weekend to recuperate, and we got a couple of ankle injuries, but I think everybody that traveled last week should be able to travel this week.
All right, the floor is still open for questions for Coach Karl Morgan.
Coach Ken Rashad, TSPN Sports. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Talk about your arrangement right now with Northwestern State. Obviously, you're going to be playing them this weekend, I believe, in Natchitoches. Are they going to be returning a game to you next year, or how's that working?
No, it's just a one-year deal. And they were looking for a game, we were looking for a game, and so it was convenient. So it's not a home-and-home deal.
Okay, more questions for Coach Morgan? Coach, talk about how important it is to pick up that win on Thursday for your team's confidence.
Oh, team's confidence, just a win, it was huge. It was huge, and like I said, the players deserve it. They've been working hard, and I think what it does is it now allows them to buy in some more to what you're saying and what you're selling. And this will be a better meeting this Monday afternoon. We come back and talk about what happened and where we go from here. So I think there's a conference win, which is a big plus. Like I said, a road win. It's the first time we've won on the road since I've been here. And so it was something we desperately needed.
All right. Do we have any other questions for Coach Karl Morgan from Mississippi Valley State? All right, Coach, I want to thank you for coming on and spending time with us this morning. Once again, Mississippi Valley State's on the road at Northwestern State Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Coach, we wish you luck in your upcoming game, and we'll talk to you again next Monday.
Thank you.